Camillia McKay, and I'm a student in Criminology 3173, and today I'm hoping to teach you about the concept of indeterminate sentencing, which is from the positivist school. The criminal event that I'm going to talk about today is the recent Ohio case where two teenage boys were accused of raping one of their female peers, as well as airing the rape and other sexual activity that involved her over social media and over the internet. And so, pretty much during the case, what happened prior to the case was that these two individuals were party hopping along with the female. However, the female was intoxicated and they had no way of recollecting, remembering, or consenting to sex at all, and consenting to having any involving herself in any sexual activity with these individuals. So these individuals took advantage of the fact that she was under the influence, raped her, and then one of the offenders actually aired the rape through, I believe, it's Facebook and some of it's Twitter. Like they had messages, but also actual video. So they were brought to trial, and the verdict was just determined yesterday, and it was said that these two men were going to be sentenced to juvenile prison, one of them for 1 year and the other individual for 2 years. Now, the reason why I bring this trial into this video is that one of the other solutions to this particular trial was that the two males had to undergo treatment, so that way they wouldn't partake in, or the likelihood of them partaking in such activities would never happen again. So I found it interesting because this particular solution is very similar to the positivist school's belief that human behavior can be measurable, and that indeterminate sentencing, which is sending off an individual for a certain amount of time to receive treatment and for rehabilitation, how that took place in this particular case, because it is evident in this case. The judge believes that if they are sent off and they receive treatment, that they won't engage in such sexual activity anymore. So I just wanted to talk about that because it's kind of interesting how this particular concept is incorporated in this trial. Some people, of course, are saying, well, they had the free will. These guys were not intoxicated, so it's kind of hard to believe that treatment is going to prevent them from engaging in activity in the future. Now, they did stand trial, and after they received their sentences, they did apologize and said that they had no intentions of committing such a crime and stuff like that. So, of course, their families as well as the jury is hoping that the treatment that they'll undergo is actually going to be critical in their development for the future for themselves. For myself, I see this particular case as being very, 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 very sketchy, because I feel as though that I believe that they should have received a higher sentence. I'm going off of the classical school because I think that the severity of what they've done doesn't match up the severity of their punishment. Now, I don't believe that they should have, they should receive the death penalty or anything like that severe. However, to be in juvenile prison for 1 or 2 years doesn't seem as long. I do believe that the duration of time that they should be in prison will actually impact them more. So I am agreeing with also another paradigm which is the classical school, about how the duration of the sentence and the punishment will actually have a bigger effect on the individuals. I do believe that the treatment that they'll undergo may impact them somehow. However, I just kind of feel, I'm trying to understand too, I want more information on what will actually take place in their treatment. Like, what are they going to do? Are they going to learn about other sex offenders? Are they going to study their minds and try to understand like how their minds have developed and find a way to redirect their thoughts and feelings? I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. But overall, this particular case is a very, very, very big case because of the severity of the situation. I mean, it was a female teenager who not only did they commit the crime, but they also aired the crime over the internet. Like, individuals could see, everybody could pretty much see the situation taking place. So I just feel as though that, I feel as though that their duration of their sentence should have been longer, that the indeterminate sentencing that is taking place in this particular trial is somewhat beneficial. However, I would like more information on what's going to happen later on in their future development. So, yeah, I hope you all learned something today. Thank you.